Okay, guys.
Hey, welcome. We're staring at a map. Oh,
I was gonna say, is this the first video, right? You found the
yes.
first one?
We'll
Okay.
explain, I guess.
Okay, so what happened was we started recording
Yes.
and we were tired, I guess, and we didn't notice that one of the bars was not lighting up on our audio mixing.
Yeah, the mic was completely cut off.
Thanks,
It was
Windows
reset.
Update.
Yeah.
I told you, man, it does that crap to me even in Discord. I just didn't notice anything wrong, apparently, and I mean, yeah, this was blocking my view a bit, but
Well, I don't. Yeah, I didn't want to upload it. Like,
with
you
no
felt the
audio.
same way. Like, no audio, because it's like we've done it before, and it's kind of like
It's out of place.
we have some good quality dialogue sometimes.
Hey,
I think it's cut.
Here's your test for
Streaming,
no, the other thing, podcasting.
podcasting.
There's your test.
Well, now I'm not focused on the game.
But
I can look at the game, but I'm not like.
Hey, now you can
playing
see
it.
how you play
Yeah.
from an outside
Well, I'd probably
perspective.
play like an idiot.
No. I mean, we'll try to like make heads or tails of what's happening. Is what I'm saying. So I do remember a lot of things that we were doing. So first off, what I told him to do was that area that we looked at in the Dark World has a door for Annihilator Beam.
Well, we're going to yeah.
And it has the power up for the Annihilator Beams beam combo thing.
Yeah, the world breaker.
Sonic Boom, that's what it was. So I said basically we can go over there, pick that up. And
Spoilers, by the way.
no, I said this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind
Really?
of repeating what we were doing.
I'm bouncing around.
Yeah, I said we can go and get that, and then
Yes, see how slick that was?
yes,
That was way too cool.
the flicks. And then after that, we would go look for more of the
Yeah. What we were doing already.
whatever it's called, the Sky Temple keys.
Yeah.
So that's the premise.
Right.
Now, as far as how we do that and what we see, I don't know.
Oh, there was a clip through the tree branch. Look at those knees.
Look at the ass.
They're so spiky. Yeah,
I
well,
don't
the
know.
ass is always there, though.
I know, but it's just the way the suit designs it. Okay, that's just really funny. There's gonna be some weird deja vu, I guarantee it.
I'm gonna upload this just audio.
Oh yeah, that'll be brilliant. No, it's just like some random other game in the background.
Yeah, it's Spy Kids. It's a Spy Kids game.
Spike
Oh,
is 3D.
you're dropping stuff.
That's okay. That's what we do here. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Then we went back up, eh?
I took the wrong exit or something.
Oh. I don't know, like the longer we are wandering around in this game, the more like it's just being like written to my memory of everything.
What do you mean? Written into your memory? Like what the place looks like, or
Yeah, like mapped out.
Well, it takes me a little bit longer to remember because everything looks pretty similar.
True. Well, I mean, like, you can see how like this looks from an outside thing, because there's a difference between you're playing it and you're seeing it. It's kind of like when I showed you a rhythm game, and I said I don't know what the hell's happening in the background. I just see the dots on the screen that I'm playing.
Well, yeah, now I can see what I'm looking at. Before I'm playing and I'm like trying to figure it all out all at the same time.
Yeah, you now have foresight.
I can now look at this
Hindsight 2020.
objectively or whatever.
Yes.
But look at, you see how the map? It's so outer weird looking crap. Look at it's so hard to look at.
Yes.
It's hard to know what tiny little room had what.
This is almost like reviewing. Oh, I don't know. I think there somewhere might have had like an item. I don't know if we got it though. Maybe I'm crazy. I thought
think
I
you're
saw
crazy.
something though.
Legit review.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're practically reviewing the game and ourselves at this point.
Yeah, like we're a commentary channel now.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at these losers.
Yeah, just put a little picture in the top left corner, and there you go.
A picture?
Just
Oh, of like our avatar or whatever.
not even live streaming, just like a little picture of something unrelated, like a taco. You're like, what the hell?
You gotta. Speaking of our art, you gotta
Good. What?
make a new banner for us.
Oh, eventually, maybe.
Yeah,
I gotta draw again.
I need you. I need you to do that.
I need you.
lit.
I need you too. You
Look at
know.
the spider webs, man. What?
What was I gonna say?
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, the music's always banging, man.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. It's just ambient music, but like literally, I can jam to it. At least there is music. Sometimes it's just, I don't know. The Dark World's music doesn't always make much of an impact. Just kind of there. The overworld, though, is always like beat bopping.
I thought there was a door there, that's why I scanned that. I was like, why? Where's the door at? And then I was like, oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
And I thought it was up here. I was like, wait, no, the door is... Okay, the door is down there.
You know,
Dead guy.
I'm gonna miss this design philosophy
You
of
will
Metroid
not.
Prime.
It'll be back for 4.
I hope, but I don't know. 3 gives me like different vibes than 1 and 2, enough to make me like doubt 4 a little bit.
Well, 1 seems okay. 2 seems a little annoying, how many rooms there are. Although it's still similar to 1.
To me,
but
2 is
then-
just hard mode 1.
There's got to, you know, 4, I think 4, I don't think you're going to be displeased. I honestly don't think you'll be displeased.
I don't know. I just don't know. There's like no... Because one of the main drawing points of Metroid is these doors in the rooms.
Just make it look like literally... Would you be okay with it being as long as 1? Would you rather have it be longer?
I mean...
Because they can make it look like 1.
We'll play 3 soon enough, and then I guess we can re-ask that question.
Because this is the one that's taking the longest, I think.
It is, but there's something about it taking so long that makes me like so happy, because it just feels like 1 to me, but with way more to it. Oh yeah, something I forgot to tell you
Holy moly.
that I'll have to probably remind you again when we actually play.
Don't tell me.
No, I mean,
Oh, okay. Tell me. What is it?
you know how you have the light beam and the dark beam and an annihilator beam?
I got that?
Yeah, you have all those,
Yeah, I know.
buddy. So you've shot those light crystals with the light beam and the regular power beam.
Yeah.
You know, like light beam kills all the enemies
Okay.
that touch it.
Yeah.
And then dark beam, I don't know if you've accidentally shot one, but it kind of removes it.
Yeah.
Like it covers it.
Right. I mean, the crystal in the Dark World?
Yeah, those crystals.
Yeah.
You have not
Hit him with the
tried
Annihilator.
Annihilator.
I have not.
That actually, I forgot how useful it was.
Oh, it's...
It actually does something too.
Okay.
We got this puzzle over here with all the sound
That should be fun
effects.
to try then.
Oh yeah, it's actually...
Never tried with a missile either.
I don't know about that. I don't know actually. Maybe you have by like throwing it through it, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
look
one
at-
of the last E-tanks.
Practically, I think there's only one other one. Unless
Yeah.
I'm doing... Yeah, no.
No, 2 more.
Yeah, like
after this one.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, total.
Look at that. That was classic.
Dude, this is why, like, 2 has so much you can do with, like, that jumping thing. It's why they give it to you last, so you can just mess around with it later.
And here's where the agony begins.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Does he make it?
That's perfect. Right on. Let's go. Oh, you need to go up a little bit more. Stop.
Yeah, that jump made me laugh so hard. Just the, like... There's no animation.
I'm really trying, man.
No, it's just her movements. She doesn't even try to, like, reorganize herself. She just kind of freezes in place while she, like, basically accepts her fate.
This is probably the only things that like annoy me when I'm trying to do something and I know I can. It's like the easiest thing, but it's like.
Well, it's like
just do it.
platforming. I know this is weird for some people to probably understand, but
So sensitive too.
if you've ever platformed in 2D games, and like for the most part you think like, oh, like say Super Mario Brothers, it's not really hard to platform, but like
That would have made sense if that made that there.
even when it's easy to platform, you can tell that some platforms are like very precise, and if you're just not like almost perfect with putting it in, it just won't let you. It's just weird. Like I don't know. I told you I played like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on like the NES, and it was the worst experience of my life trying to make certain jumps.
Yeah, I don't know why you played that.
Grandparents had it.
Okay, I was gonna say I wouldn't touch that with a 9-foot pole.
That's my only experience with the NES. I can at least tell people I have played NES games. Some people have never even seen one.
I played them on the mini, the mini Nintendo.
Yeah. You ever see the like when Nintendo made those what was it? Like the 20th anniversaries of like, oh, here's Zelda 1 on a little tiny like Game Boy looking thing. You see that?
The one you showed me?
It's like a novelty thing I'm trying to say. It literally
Only that?
Yeah, it's like this, and it's just Legend of Zelda.
It wasn't their anniversary one. Remember that?
Well, it wasn't.
How sad that was.
It was an anniversary.
Is it like a Game Watch or something?
Yeah, they made one other one. I think might have been Super Mario Bros. But
The Game Boy that has the crank on it.
What?
Have you seen that? There's like a Game Boy with like a crank.
What, for power?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I think.
Is that how those without power did it? This made me laugh. You almost missed it and filling off.
It's like very.
It's right in the
Right in the
middle.
middle.
Yeah.
I'm trying, man.
It's okay.
Trying my hardest.
For all we know, this isn't even you playing.
It's true. Some guy.
Could be me. Could be footage from me from years ago.
Years ago. Looks pretty clean for years ago.
Oh yeah. You'd be surprised. We had 4K in the 2000s.
Oh damn. Mining Plaza. All three. They should. After you start searching for the Sky Temple keys, they should show them in the map because they show the keys. You know, the 3 keys you need. They should show the Sky Temple too.
Like how many you've picked up.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I know is
Because you know how many you need.
Mhm.
You just don't know how many are in each place.
or how many you got.
Right.
Sometimes.
So it'd be nice to have that.
I think you can figure out how much you got if you look in like the lower menu, but the menus.
Right. But you need that. You need that. You need those more than you need the temple keys
Yeah.
to know, because you know there's 3. Maybe you do need them.
Well, that's what took me forever when I first played this game, because it's like you get to like this zone, and you know you're just going through it in the light world, but then you go in the dark world, and then you don't really do much. You just kind of go in, do a few things, come out, do a few things, and then like after a long time, you're like, oh, I found like a ing key or whatever, and then the game's like, oh, you got 1? I'm like, yeah. It's like, now find 2 more. I'm like, where am I supposed to find them?
Exactly.
And then you won't find them for like an hour because you have more puzzles to do, more locations, and you kind of forget about them.
Right.
And then maybe after you've gotten 1 or 2, you
Yeah.
find the door and the game's like, you need 3. I'm like, I don't
Right.
even know where I was going.
Right.
And then you have to find, usually at least one of them in each of these zones has been very hidden.
You hear that?
The wall?
No. there was one part. I don't know if where you did it. The section where it's under the ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought
the
it was.
missile.
Maybe we walked over it. Maybe it was that.
Yeah, I don't
Or
remember.
maybe it's in the dark
It's probably a
world.
different episode or something.
Yeah.
Can't keep it straight.
Oh, right here where we're running over. I think, yeah.
No, it's a lip. I couldn't walk. You can't walk right over it.
I think you can powerbomb that. That ground you just walked over in there.
Hmm.
That might be one thing we missed. The ragdolls.
Point blank.
That's what happens, man. And then their trick shots trying to dodge out of the way.
Loser. Boing. Got him.
That means we found like... God, we found so many missiles in this game. We haven't even used them that much.
Right.
Like, I'm sure it probably doesn't click with you. It doesn't really click with me.
I use missiles just now.
Well, no, but you mean like... You get like this dark beam and light beam, and it's always like, this is the big damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be fair, the missiles don't seem like they do very well. They do okay to lock on and certain things, but
Yeah,
I rather use the beams.
exactly. Don't worry, guys,
They're
though.
flashy.
We did not fight the final boss like this.
Oh, currently?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still have some keys to find. I will tell you that. Oh yeah, and I think there was a visible key thing in here. And I was like, yeah, how the hell do we get it?
We saw it before.
Yeah, maybe the echo visor. And then we were hitting that, and then I thought to myself, wait a minute. The dark beam shows things in the dark world. That's what they're trying to tell us. I still did not click with that, because like nothing else really shows except for like the stuff that's like transparent, and you can already see that in the real world.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Oh, you mean that stuff? Yeah.
Like, how am I? Oh, there's a little thing I can turn into a ball, but it's like, I can already see it, man. You're showing it to me. Unless like, so it kind of feels like a really awkward thing to like be only dark visorable or something. I don't know, this game goes back and forth between being like chill overworld stuff to being like very creepy, like lab-based looking stuff.
Dark world. Then there's not even a pearl back.
Right.
It's a pearl back into that room.
Yeah, the biggest headache with this game, I assume for most players, is the one-way stuff of everything. It almost makes you think you're playing like a randomized like game where like you go into a thing, appears somewhere else, and then you can't go back the same way. You have to find another way. And it happens a lot. I mean, I like it because it means they're doing a lot more with the space they have in the
I
game.
played games where you're like locked out of certain areas. Oh, that broke. Yeah, we want to go back.
Yeah.
I think I saw that little brokeable thing.
Yeah, we're like, wait, what does this do?
Poop.
That was slick, though. Coming out of the ball in the air.
I know, right?
Oh, another thing that I remember is that I never told you. You can use the Annihilator beam on that portal for light or dark. It just counts as both.
But bro, it wastes both ammo.
Yeah, I know.
And unless you got like full ammo and you're just like
But
going
it
crazy.
looks cool. And we're all about the looks, aren't we? You got the light suit. Not only is it fashionable.
You're talking to someone that stockpiled every strong weapon in Fallout 3 and never used them. And then I beat the game and I was like, I should have used them.
What about like Breath of the Wild with all the items? You just like blow through them because the game forces you to?
I would always stockpile 2 of the best weapons and have them like not used until like the last fight.
That's okay. Did you even use them then?
I did use them.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like I played a game like that myself.
I felt really bad for Fallout 3 because I literally stockpiled a shit ton of weapons and it like was like a ton of crap. I had like a couple miniguns and crap and I was like, I should have used these a long time ago.
That's okay. I mean,
Well,
you beat it,
now.
right?
Yeah.
And this is when we were trying to look for that same key in the Dark World. We're
Right.
like, where the hell is it? And then it clicked with me, I think, right about here. I'm like, no, we don't go there. That's a one-way portal.
Keep searching, bro.
You're like, go in?
Nah, because I was looking, like, oh wait, no, because we're
Well, it
gonna
makes
go
me
through
think
all the way back.
it makes you think it would go out of bounds. Like the portal would just be like right against that wall.
We're
on the
already
other
out of
side.
bounds.
True. It's trippy.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
I love how there's barely any ammo stations in the game, and then it's like, hey,
It's really weird. I don't really.
like there's missile recharge stations in the first game, but in this game there's like an ammo one, and then they give it to you like in 2 spots in the whole game or something.
Because saving doesn't recharge your ammo, does it?
No,
So that's
only your ship,
that's really weird.
and your ship's really out of the way in this game.
Yeah, it is.
And there it was.
There we go.
Giant breakable wall
We found it. We found it.
with all these things hanging on the walls. Splat.
Blast these little pustules.
The globules against the wall. From like a bird's eye perspective, it looks like you're being very careful. Like, wait for it. Boop. Boop. Like you're just popping pimples. And I'm like, you see that? And you're like, what? And you're like looking all above that like red dot I saw. That's actually something, I don't know if I do that like when I play.
What?
But like because I know like different like mindsets when you see things first person versus from out of like, you know, outside viewpoint. But like when you like turn on the dark visor, what?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like when you turn on a dark visor and like the first thing you see is like here's a red dot like down here, and then you go like this, and then this, and then this, like every direction except for as soon as you saw it when you turned on the button.
I don't see it when I turn it on.
Mm.
That's I wouldn't look away from it if I saw it.
Oh, well, I was gonna say like I wonder how many times I do that because I've seen you do that a couple times too.
It's only if I don't want to grab whatever the item is. Like usually in a lot of games when you play, like if you hit a big item, usually an event will happen.
Oh yeah.
So I usually don't grab the big item yet, like right away, because it's like, okay, I've just gotten this new room.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out what's in the room before I grab the big thing, because
Yes.
I don't know what's gonna happen when I grab the big thing.
You are true. I can at least be confident saying though in Metroid Prime it will never block you out of getting everything in the game.
That's just the way it's gonna work, bro. That's just the way I'm gonna do it.
But unfortunately for like scanning every item, 100%ing that, it does do that. It'll be like, oh, you didn't scan the boss in this phase. You don't get it scanned anymore.
Right. Yeah.
We also just kind of glossed over the fact that you did like a trick shot jump up there. You did a double jump and then you spin jumped onto the top without
Did I?
even bonking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then as soon as you got up, turned around, did it to get on the ledge and it just bonked you off. And you're like, damn. It's weird, like, you can't always double jump and land perfectly on that. I've never had so many jumps in a game be like, can I make that? It's really far. And then it's like, yeah, if you were perfect. It's like, well, okay then. That's cool.
Be perfect. You're not perfect? You should be.
Oh. Words to live by. Achieving perfection forever.
If you're not perfect, you should be.
It's like,
those are my words.
You should be perfect.
Don't go through that door. Oh, okay.
What?
Look how meaty it is in there.
Yeah. You're asking me what it looked like?
You look like a butthole.
I think you kept going in circles in here. I was like, what?
No, I was just looking around.
I think I said intestines, and then you're like, yeah. As you're cooking alive down there. Oh yeah.
The glass is broke.
I know, like, it looks like it. It doesn't want you to break out of the second dimension, man.
Right, I wouldn't expect it.
Samus is a 2.5D character.
Whoa, hey.
Oh yeah, now we made it.
Oh yeah. This room.
This room's like very
I should have
big.
just screw attacked onto one of those platforms.
True. You're getting your bearings first, you know. Hindsight's 20/20, as they say. I don't know, like, I imagine myself playing games with, like, the weirdest puzzles and just being like, why am I so stupid here? And then after, like, a couple hours of leaving and coming back, it's like, oh, I just missed one little thing, and that's why.
Well, you're probably just like me, where you'll walk into a room and there'll be, like, one of the hardest puzzles in the game, and you'll just get it right away. And you'll be like, why was this one so easy? But it's, like, the hardest one. And then, like, this other one's, like, super easy, and it took me forever.
I feel like you did the, like, here's an example I think I can remember. Was, when you were in the sanctuary place or whatever, there's that giant gyrosphere that you had to, like...
There it is.
We got stuck there for so long because we were trying to figure out what the hell we were supposed to do to continue the game.
Yeah.
And it was because we had to get power bombs in another zone across the freaking world. And then we were supposed to come back to that zone with the same gyro thing to power bomb a couple of rubble on the ground. That opened up a thing. And it's like, how would I think that? I know we turned off hints because to me, it's more fun that way. Hell, we turned off hints pretty early in this game, actually.
Very early, yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. What say you? Do you think it was worth it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's a little less like, go here, like the New Days.
New Days.
Oh, man, I wonder.
Cynical old man.
I don't know, does Prime 3 have that option? I don't know.
They just get rid of that option.
I feel like they would still, like, tell you where to go, but what do I know? It doesn't tell you how to do puzzles, they just kind of say, go there. But, like, when you have it turned off, it feels a little more, oh, what do you call it? Sandboxy. It feels a little more sandboxy. Where it's just like me going through the game, having fun at my own leisure.
Well, the hints aren't fantastic or anything.
Oh man,
they tell you where something is. Oh yeah, the Metroid blocked it.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. They took a lot of missiles, dude.
I know.
I think he's getting splash damage. Maybe that's why he didn't die faster.
There we go. Super missile.
I don't know why the first one died. He just kind of blew up against the wall. He was like, oh wait, I took 500 damage. I should die now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say the only hint that confused the ever-living crap out of me was in Prime 1. There's a hint that says, go behind your ship landing site to get the space jump in a ledge above it. And that's all it tells you. And you're supposed to...
Save again.
Yeah, you're supposed to have the knowledge to know that you got boost ball. And you're supposed to boost on a ramp. And most of the ramps are like this. The ramp they want you to use is like this. And you think, oh, that's just a room design.
Right.
Not that I can do that. And then you finally figure out you're supposed to do that. Maybe. There's no, like, extra.
Whoa, that was it.
Well, that was it.
Sorry, we just ended it early.
All right.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.